What is going on, y'all? It is Fargassier. Hopefully, you're having a great and wonderful day out there in the wasteland, friends. Today, we're going to be talking about the top 5 camps that got submitted to our Discord this week for Fallout 76. Huge thanks to all the builders and to the team to keeping the series alive. And look, if you're a builder in Fallout 76 and you would like to submit your camp, or you're just someone that likes to talk about Fallout, a link to our Discord will be in the description below. But let's get in here and talk about these camps, y'all. Coming in at the 5th spot, we have Vi with their camp that is brightening up the mire, and this camp really does exactly what is in the name. And from the exterior to the interior, it really does utilize the lighting effects in an amazing way. And the team really love how well the lighting was done, and as Nux Moonlight mentioned, this area is really hard to build in, so great job in choosing this location and getting the build to look as good as it does. Honestly, great build, bud, and this is one that I would love to see in person, especially at night. And now in 4th place, we have ND with their radio station, and at the start of seeing this, you see the GNR sign, and I don't know about you, but this just makes me nostalgic for Fallout 3, and not thinking about a 1 dog, a 2 dog, but a 3 dog, a bow wow, Wastelanders. And now the team talked about how well designed this camp was and how they love the creativity. If you notice in the video, there's an actual prefab in the middle of this building, and the building is built around it. And we also talked about how Bethesda could take this and turn it into a genuine point of interest in Fallout 76, because as far as themes go, with a post-apocalyptic radio station in America, this is pretty spot on. Indeed, amazing job, and keep up the hard work. And now coming in at number 3, we have Busting My Ashley with their scrap station, and this camp really does a great job at being immersive with their theme, and this is something the team really liked to see, as well as it was in a state of organized chaos, which isn't a bad thing because it wasn't too sparse on decoration and it wasn't too heavily decorated, but from the interior to the exterior, it was a great looking camp. And now honestly, this camp looks like it has everything a Wastelander would need. Bustin' amazing job on this camp, and I can't wait to see what you have planned for the future in the top 5. And now in the number 2 spot, we have Vix with their Temple to the Mothman, and I am wearing a Cult of the Mothman t-shirt that we got up in Point Pleasant when we went to celebrate Foshnot, and this build is something that every vault dweller can enjoy, even if you're not a fan of the Mothman. And now this is a camp that I would love to see with my own eyes as I journey throughout the wasteland, and I would definitely spend a lot of time here. And something that the entire team talked about is the attention to detail that Vix did with this camp, from the exterior to the interior. The merges and the way everything was decorated is absolutely immaculate. Vix, amazing job, and if you keep building like this, there's definitely going to be a number 1 spot in your future with the top 5. And now before we get in here and talk about some honorable mentions and the number 1 spot, I want to give a huge shout out to every camp builder out there in the wasteland that submitted their camps this week. We had 21 submissions. Y'all did such an amazing job, and whether you made it into the top 5 or not, hold your head high, because this was such a great week. And to the team members that helped keep everything going in the background, Moonlight Cowboy, Nux, Silver Bunny, Bear, and Stabby, thank y'all so much to everyone for helping keep this top 5 series alive. It really means the world to me and to the team. Seriously, y'all are doing such a great and wonderful job. And to the builders out there in the wasteland, maybe you want to submit your camp to the top 5 series, a link to our Discord will be in the description below. Y'all, let's get in here and talk about the honorable mentions and the number 1 spot. The first honorable mention is Tillis with their Mega Dump, and this is such a great looking scrappy camp. The use of the prefab fits perfectly with this build. They put in some work for sure in decorating and making sure the build would come together. Like we've mentioned before, prefabs are just another tool in a builder's arsenal to utilize, but absolutely amazing job. The next honorable mention is Lady H with their one-stop trailer shop. This is such a well put together camp and could certainly be in the top 5 for sure. It is such a well-designed camp, and the team loved how it felt authentic to the wasteland, and the use of the scoreboard painting as a backsplash in the kitchen was a great and wonderful touch. Lady H, keep up the great work, bud. Now coming in at the number 1 spot this week is Flailing Fox with their modern country house, and they even show off how to build it at the tail end of the video, and this build is absolutely amazing. And even if you find yourself not too much liking the clean builds out there in the Wasteland, this is one that I think every Vault Dweller will do a second or even a third take to admire the design choices that Fox did. And the team was blown away with the amount of detail that Fox put into this build, and even mentioned how this looks like it's out of a magazine. And now this build is so clean, and from how it's put together inside of this video, it makes it look like it's actually a real estate video where the house is for sale, or showing off something that the builder can do with their talent set for your construction in Appalachia. And now I love showing off these camps, but this is something that I think every Vault Dweller should definitely go check this video out, especially because it has a tutorial at the end of the video that could probably answer some questions on how they did this if you're wondering if you could build this for yourself out there in the wastelands of Appalachia. Great job, Fox, and keep up the amazing work, bud. Seriously, thanks so much for taking time out of your busy day to check this video out, and huge thanks to the builders in the Fallout 76 community for helping keep the series alive. From the team and me, thank you so much, y'all. Let me know in the comment section below, what do you think about the choices that the team made? What do you think about these builds? Thank you so much to the channel members for the continued support. Y'all have a great, wonderful day out there in the Wasteland. Peace. Love ya.